I heard a lot of voices around me as I tried to open my eyes. For some reason, my body wouldn't allow me to wake up, and I was scared as hell. I hated when this happened. Whenever I had nightmares, my body would allow me to open my eyes at times, and it was the scariest thing. This was much worse, though, because I wasn't sure where I was. My body was in a lot of pain, and so was my throat. "Jessica?" I heard Kindone's voice say as he grabbed my hand. I could sense him towering over me, and I was finally able to open my eyes. The light was bright as hell, and I recognized the grimy ceiling. "What?" I tried to speak and ask why I was in the hospital. I realized something was plunged down my throat, and it was hella uncomfortable. I tugged on it lightly, but Kindone stopped me. "1 second, Jessica," I heard Nick say, as she lightly jogged out the room. My eyes burned from the light, and my head ached due to all the confusion. Kindone was holding my hand while standing over me, and I squeezed it tightly. He looked stressed and worried, and I needed to know why. The nurses came running in and removed the bothersome tube out of my mouth. One nurse handed me a cup of ice water, and I downed it like it was my last. My throat felt like it was bleeding, and I wanted to cry from all the pain. As soon as I was done, I put my arm out to let her know to refill my cup immediately. Suddenly, I palmed my stomach and exhaled heavily. Once I realized I was still pregnant. My stomach was much bigger, letting me know I had been here for a while. "Can we prop her up?" Nick asked the nurse. "Sure," the nurse replied as she brought the top half of my bed up so I could sit up straight. I felt a little hand grab my finger, and I looked down to see baby Kendrick. He was standing near my bed, clutching my finger tightly in his little hands. "He can walk?" I finally asked in a scratchy voice. Nick shook her head yes, and then got up to grab him. "How long have I been here?" I asked Kindone with tears sitting in my eyes. 6 months, babe. You're going to give birth any moment now," he said with a worried expression. I looked down at my huge stomach and wanted to cry hysterically. I pulled my gown outward by the collar so that I could look down it. My stomach was big as hell, and I started to cry hard. I missed all of my pregnancy, and I didn't understand why. I was so excited to find out I was pregnant, but I didn't get to enjoy any of it.